Oh, it's so wonderful. Wonderful. I said to Thabang, I have dressed up. Can I share my beautiful glasses I have for the island inspiration for you guys?
Beautiful.
I love it.
I've called this, Thabang, I've called this the Seychelles coming out party. So.
Oh, I love it. There we go.
Stunning. So you've all been invited.
Well, thank you, Martina. Hello, everyone. We are so excited. This is for Martina, not for Seychelles. I haven't been there yet. But I just wanted to say good morning to everyone. We have a great turnout today and great support from IGLTA. In addition to Martina being based in Cape Town, Clovis is here from Sao Paulo, Austin I see from Madrid, Luann from London, Clark from Paris, and then here in Florida is Kristen, Josh, and myself. So welcome to this. We're really excited. Seychelles is one of those dream destinations that we all want to visit at some point. I've never been, but I know a few of you have. So we're really excited to welcome you to today's IGLTA Members Connect. And we really appreciate this. And we take these calls so we can share them with other members in different time zones that may not have been able to join us today. So thank you again. And I'll hand it off to Martina, who's going to be moderating today's call and keeping it going. So thank you, everyone. It's really nice to see all of you.
Thank you, John. You know, for me, it was extremely exciting when the team at Hilton said that they would like to join IGLTA, and I think it's a very proud moment for Hilton as well as for Team Africa. And I did a little research on the Seychelles as well, and I must be honest, I think from a South African context, quite often we don't know enough about the Seychelles, so I'm extremely excited about this call also from a selfish point of view, because I'm going to learn a lot more about where I'll hopefully be going very soon, because I need some warmth and some island love, that's for sure. But I mean, what I did read, and that's why I'm calling this your coming out party in the Seychelles, because homosexuality was only very recently decriminalized in 2016, and that's fantastic. That's fantastic news, because I think anybody who does deal with any African destinations, we do still have challenges, and we're chipping them away one country at a time. And that's why I think it's just so important that from a travel community, travel family point of view, that we share our information and share the different nuances of traveling to different parts of the world. And the fact that we have so many countries represented here today interested in traveling to the Seychelles, I just think is spectacular. I'm going to always tag on a little bit of South Africa at the same time, because I think very often you do find that that a trip to South Africa, then added on with the Seychelles, is just the perfect holiday. So it's very exciting to have you all here today. Thabang and Anthony are both homegrown South Africans, and we're very proud of that too. And Thabang and I have worked together before at different properties, so I'm very excited to be working with her again. And I'm going to hand over to Thabang, because she knows, of course, the team better than I do. And yeah, and please also afterwards, of course, there'll be questions, and we hope there'll be lots of engagement so that we get to learn more. Dan, I mean, the Seychelles, you know, it's been quite interesting. I said this to Thabang this morning, is the fact that suddenly, you know, when you've got the Seychelles in your mind, you hear so many amazing things about the Seychelles, and everyone talks about the people and the beauty. So I really look forward to seeing more of that as well. And over to you, Thabang.
Oh, fantastic. Well, a very warm welcome to Hilton Seychelles. We're very excited to have everyone on the call. So today, I have a super team with me to showcase what Seychelles and Hilton Seychelles is all about. Today, I have Gisele from STB, based in Brazil. We also have David, who's based in Cape Town from STB. And then on our side, we have our legendary general managers. We have Daniele Fabbri, based on Mahe Island for Hilton Northolme and DoubleTree by Allamanda. We also have Andre Borg, based here on Silhouette Island for Hilton Labriz. We also have Ada Baki, who will be showcasing one of the rooms over here. And of course, not forgetting the one and only Anthony Smith. So in terms of the order of events, I've been asked to change up the order of events just ever so slightly. So we will start with a warm welcome from Daniele Fabbri, because we're actually hosting a guest cocktail. So he just wants to say a couple of words. And then straight after that, Andre Borg, our general manager for Hilton Labriz, will take over. And then straight after that, the STB team will then follow suit. And then the order of events will follow from there. So, Daniele, over to you, because I know you have to hurry to to see our guests now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Thabang. Welcome, everybody. Good evening from Seychelles. It's a great pleasure for us to have you on this call and to be on this call. As Thabang said, I anticipate and I apologize if I had to leave. I have a client event tonight. This is actually the first client event that we held since we reopened the border on the 1st of August. Just a couple of words about our resorts in Mahe. You will see the presentation later with Thabang. First, I'd like to just give you a quick snapshot of where I'm sitting now. This is our infinity pool, and this is the view that you get from our infinity pool.
Yes, wow, no Photoshop, the real deal.
In the last 4 months here at Hilton Northolme, we have invested the time. First of all, our hotel never closed during the lockdown and during the pandemic in general. And but of course, we had a very small occupancy, and we took advantage of refurbish the hotel and kick off our renovation. We are changing completely our lobby. Our restaurant, we change the 2 restaurants that we have. We're going to have a signature Creole restaurant where you can really have the taste of Seychelles and with a high-end twist. And then our wave restaurant, as well as the lobby, is completely renovated. Meanwhile, of course, we took advantage of the time to work on the new regulation. We were the first hotel in Mahe to be certified by the health authority and be able to welcome international guests, as well as implementing the clean stay, which is the Hilton program that now it's quite famous and knowledgeable by everybody. 57 villa here in Northolme, all of them overlooking the ocean. You have from each room, you have a unique view over the Bay of Bubalon and the Indian Ocean. Actually, from one side of the hotel, you have a fantastic view on Silhouette as well. The hotel is now 13 years old, but has been, as I said, renovated only partially one time with the addition of the pool villa. And now we do a major renovation in the outlet and in the lobby. So we are welcome to. We're ready to welcome all our guests in the newly renovated spaces with the objective to really get our guests to blend with the local culture and local community. We're also very close to the sustainability and the environment. We are the first hotel in Mahe that developed an artificial reef in Mahe because we are working with the Marine Conservation Society. We do a snorkeling tour for our guests, and you can actually adopt a coral once you're here. This is a big project that we're very proud of, that showcase not only how close we are to the hospitality, but how close we are to the environment, because we strongly believe that the future of the hospitality is not only about having a nice bedroom, but it's about experience the holiday, have an experience that you can take back with you and become a memory for the rest of your life. So having said that, I really thank you very much for joining us. I'm really sorry. I need to go back to the event, but I had to stop. I could not miss to say hi to everyone. And I really look forward to welcoming you, all of you, in Seychelles very soon. Whenever you can, you're always welcome in this little paradise. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Daniele. Thank you. Andre, over to you. We'll see you next time, Daniele. Over to you, Andre.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Silhouette Island. I've been here now working on this beautiful place for the past 4 years, so it's become home to me. I don't feel at all secluded. It's the third largest island on the Seychelles. But the good thing is we're all alone as a resort. So the guests get a full island, practically a private island for themselves. So that's why I like to say that Hilton Labriz is an affordable, luxurious vacation, because we have very comfortable villas with a very nice selection of outlets and facilities, and guests get to experience the island all for themselves. So even in this time where social distancing has become a very popular word, well, we had it all of that time we were social distancing, because you can really enjoy your favorite spot on the island. Also, our main value is keeping the island as pristine as possible. So same as Daniele mentioned, sustainability for us is one of the highest values, and we contribute a lot of our revenues towards ensuring that we maintain the island in the same condition or better than it is today. We also have very strong family values. I mean, since we reopened in June, today we are hitting a high 70% occupancy, because we have developed this campcation idea where kids come and enjoy different activities that the island has to offer. So they do hikes up in the trails, they do snorkeling, they dive, they learn how to swim, they do bat spotting at the moment. They have seen Jupiter yesterday when they were stargazing. So it's really an experience to cherish, and it is something that we will continue to do also once we are more accessible to the international market. So we have 111 very comfortable villas, most of them right on the beach. So really, Silhouette has all that Seychelles has to offer in a very close proximity. You can hike, you can dive, you can snorkel, or you can just enjoy the peace that this island has to offer. But I'm sure Ada has much more to say about the facilities. She will shortly be presenting. It's a pleasure to be with you. We feel much closer when we are talking like this, but we hope we can meet in person and host you all on Silhouette in the very near future.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you so much. All right. So in terms of the order of events, we also have a special video that the STB team has put together. So straight after the STB video, Ada will come in and she will give you a show around of one of our beautiful beach pool villas here, and we'll take it from there. So Gisele and David, I hand over to you.
I think, yes, the best thing about Seychelles are the people. They are extremely welcoming, and they know how to host every single traveler very well. I just want to also take the opportunity to thank the association. I'm so proud that we are here. We have been doing so many things with John, Clovis, Rangel in Brazil. So I'm glad we were able now to reach out to the world. And yes, Seychelles is just this place that is out of the world. And what we want to do as STB, give you a quick overview, because I know that Hilton and all of their properties in Seychelles will be able to show you a lot about the destination. So we just want to give you a quick overview with a video, just to illustrate a little bit of what paradise offers to you. Let's see if that works. I will share my screen and see if that will work. Everybody can see my screen?
Yes, we can see the
Yes,
screen.
we can.
Lovely.
Yes, yes,
Yes, yes.
Oh, this is torture to see this.
Hold on to your seats.
Visiting them all is a lifelong task, but you can start with the main ones. Mahe, Rasley, Iladi. Seychelles has such impressive landscapes that the photos taken there do not need filter or Photoshop. The authentic and natural beauty of the place speaks for itself. More than 50% of the archipelago's land territory is preserved. The air is so pure that it'll be difficult to breathe elsewhere afterwards. Legend says that the original Garden of Eden is in Seychelles, the so-called Vallée de Mer. The rare coco de mer is born there, with its very peculiar shape. Many people think of Seychelles as only a honeymoon destination. After all, the royal couple, Prince William and Kate Middleton, chose one of the islands, North Island, for their trip. Although it's perfect for any type of romantic celebration, many people are impressed by the number of families or even groups of friends who travel on vacation to this paradise. There are attractions to suit every taste. The archipelago is also ideal for divers and those who like to enjoy nature to the fullest. And for those who prefer a private trip, there are several exclusive islands such as Round, Silhouette, Denise, and Frigate Island. Seychelles is a dream trip. It is a world so surreal that it's hard to believe that it exists. And it is impossible not to fall in love with its pristine nature, idyllic beaches, and warm climate. To learn more about this incredible archipelago, visit our website and follow us on social media.
Okay. So just to give you a little taste, and we'll be back at the end of Hilton's presentation to show you a little more totally targeted to the audience.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Gisele. So now what we'll do is we will cross over to Ada so that she can showcase one of the beautiful rooms here on Silhouette Island. I am also on Silhouette Island. So Ada, over to you.
Thank you, Thabang. I think the video really beautifully summarized everything that we have to offer. But I'm actually here at the beach at what makes Seychelles really famous, this pristine white beaches, this turquoise water. But I'm actually not here to show you the beach. I'm here to show you the room. Right behind me is our beachfront plunge pool villa, literally 5 steps from the ocean. If you take big steps, I believe you can do it in 3. We're going towards the room now. We're going to enter the room. Just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what's around me at the moment. Here is the front of our beachfront villa. Right in front of it, we have this beautiful hammock and the sound lounges, and the beach right in front of the hammock right there. So from the beach side, we're now going towards the room. We'll enter the room. Here we are. This little seal on the door is our Hilton Clean Stay seal. It is to reassure the guests that after we disinfect the room, after we sanitize the room, no one has entered the room. So the guest is the one to break the seal and enter the room. We're now in a beachfront plunge pool villa. I'd like to start off with the bathroom of it and slowly move towards the entrance of the villa. Here at the back, we have a beautiful plunge pool. It is perfect because the pool, without surrounding or anything, makes it really degrees.
I'm not able to hear anything right now. I'm not sure if the rest of you are.
Same.
No, not right now. Yes, okay. It almost looks like everybody from the Seychelles has gone. There's Thabang, okay. Yeah, it seems to have frozen. But Andre...
I'm still here. He's sitting outside the room. Is.
Okay.
Let me join Ada.
Ada. Yes.
Please join me.
No worries. Hello, Ada.
It's beautiful. The pictures that Andre is showing as well. It's fantastic.
Hi, Thabang.
Meeting you here. All right, so you can use my phone. There you go.
You cannot hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me continue with the phone. Thabang, help me turn this up, please.
Yeah, we have that discussion all the time between Zoom and Google, but yet actually Google Meet has had such wonderful improvements recently that it's been working well. But I mean, the fact that we have nearly the whole world from different destinations on this call is already phenomenal enough. But
exactly. Okay, now we're back.
Yours is working well.
Yes. Here we go, we can continue. So right in front of us, I was talking about the amenities. As Daniele, as Andre, and as Thabang, and as everyone in Seychelles has mentioned before, sustainability is really important to us. We need to nurture, we need to protect the environment that we're living in, because Silhouette Island is a 93% nature reserve island that is surrounded by a marine park around it. So it's actually a big chunk of protected space in the middle of Indian Ocean. What I'm holding in my hands at the moment is our stainless steel bottles that we give to guests as guest amenities. They are filled with the sweetest, freshest water that comes from the peak of Mount Thabang, which is the highest point of the island. And we take that water, we filter it, we bottle it in our viewer facilities, and then it is all over the resort. We use it everywhere, from kitchens to team members to the villas. We don't take water from outside to the villas. And of course, family focus is really important for us. Here are the kids' bottles. Same logic, just cuter. Mentioned shortly, we're now following Hilton clean stay procedures in all of the villas, public areas upon arrival and departure. So this sheet just tells you about what to expect during your stay, starting from pre-arrival to the boat journey, to your luggage, to within the resort, what to expect in villas. And of course, everything comes in their own protective case, because you're the only one touching it after it being sanitized. We use QR codes in the villas to reduce the number of contact points for the guests. So we decluttered the whole villa, actually. We don't have any pads, any pans, anything that a guest can touch twice and we can hardly sanitize, we got rid of. So everything in the room is easily sanitizable, easily disinfectable. Right now, Thabang will lead us to outside and we'll see what's outside for us.
Ta-da!
I like the ta-da. Oh, is that my taste? That's what I want to be. Little children.
Every single villa here comes with its own little terrace in front. These are our beach bags that we give out to guests. And right here is our kids setup with a beautiful little tent. It's a playful tent and some kids amenities. You, Thabang.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Ada. How was that? How's that for a site inspection, huh? Part one.
Do you know what I love is the fact that it's live and that you guys are showing not a Photoshop picture, but that we're actually seeing exactly how it is. And you also, you are the first hotel experience, be it virtual, where I'm actually seeing sort of how protocols have taken over. So I'm really, really grateful that you're showing it like this, because I think going forward, we obviously also have to be able to tell our clients how it's going to be. And seeing it in action is different from seeing it on paper. So thank you guys. That's very valuable.
Oh, fantastic. So we also want to showcase a bit more of what Hilton Labriz has to offer. So we want to now hand over to Anthony to show the rest on his side. And over to you.
Thank you very much, Thabang. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Hilton Seychelles Labriz. I'm standing in the heart of the hotel over here, so in the middle of where all the action and all the activities, these guests that stay in these beautiful villas of ours come and converge to experience a little bit about what Seychelles has to offer and deliver on that promise. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and hoping it works. No.
I know. Can I tell you, with all these, so touch
Switch camera.
where the
There
dot
we
is.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
So I'm standing in front of our beautiful pool, right in the middle of the resort. Now, it's a little bit too dark for you to see in front of me, but the sea is literally 1.5, 2 meters away from us over there. And I'm going to glide slightly to the left-hand side over here, and you can see our Cafe de Bon restaurant. We're busy gearing up for supper, and our guests are busy preparing themselves to a delicious meal in the restaurant this evening. If I turn the other way, you can see the beautiful Labriz bar in the distance over there. We have live DJs, we have live music, we have live bands every night of the week, creating those memories and delivering on those promises that guests who book Seychelles expect to come and see. If we just think about the family, we've got Pink Dollar and non-Pink Dollar families in the resort. So catering for the non-Pink Dollar families, look at what I've got here. Turn sideways, a beautiful pirate ship. So we are able to put the kids into that, and they get to play around a little bit and enjoy and relax along with their parents here on Silhouette. As they say in the movies, we're walking. So I'm going to take you through to a little bit more on the heart of Labriz. And then
Hey, Anthony.
You're walking sideways.
Walking sideways. Okay, I'll put it back up. There we go.
Oh, there we go. This is live TV, guys.
This is live action.
Keeping it real.
So catering for those families that stay on the island, it's not a quick come and go place. It's a place where you can really spend 5, 8, 10 days very comfortably and very easily and not do everything. So in front of me, you can see there's a lovely big giant chess set. Families spend hours and hours in front of it. Just off to the right-hand side over here, it might be a bit dark, so I'm going to walk closer. We have the activities on the island, which include miniature golf. Little golf course in front of me over here. Tennis court. We also have a big jumping castle in front of us. Right over here, where the kids can come and wear out themselves and burn up their energy. We're walking. There's another snapshot of our giant chessboard. Lots and lots of competition between adults and children. On my right-hand side over here is our pod, where part of the activities on the island is diving and snorkeling. So in the pod, you can come and rent the equipment and book your time on the boat, and out you go. Sustainability and looking after nature, very, very important to us here. So in front of me is our little tortoise sanctuary. So these are little turtles and tortoises that have been rescued and that we're nurturing back to health as they grow older and get bigger. And then behind us over here, in front of me over here, is what we call the roundhouse. Our roundhouse is made up of the concessionaries on the island, as well as a nice Hilton museum, where we are able to showcase the history of not only Hilton, the history of Silhouette Island, but also to teach kids new skills. So we have junior t-shirt painting and coconut painting, and all of these little things that just make the experience just that much more special. Excuse me. Slight little dark corner over here, but I'm going to come into the light very quickly. We have a kids club. Now, as Andre mentioned, children are exceptionally important to us, both from straight families as well as gay families. So we need to know that we're able to accommodate the kids. And we have a beautiful kids club over here. Very well furnished, very well looked after, and staffed by some really caring and kind and compassionate people. Other activities on the island include crystal kayaks, which you're able to rent and sail out into the beautiful crystal clear waters, as well as hikes. We've got a number of different hikes that you can do, long, short, guided, unguided. There is really no end to what you can do on the island. And with that said, I'm going to pass back to Thabang and on to the next stage.
Thank you, Anthony.
Right,
Wow.
over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ant.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah. So,
Back at the chessboard.
fantastic. I hope you win. All right.
I will.
With regards to the rest of what we have planned, we also want to basically make sure that we cover every single item or checklist with regards to what we have to offer. So we're going to basically share our mini presentation for you to showcase everything. And Ada will help me with that because this is team effort, right? So we are going to start the presentation ever so slightly. This is quite exciting. Virtual tour, presentation, the works. So according to the order of events, we've covered the STB video. We've done a mini virtual sites inspection. And now we're just going to go through the actual presentation itself. So I'm going to turn the screen around and make it much easier for everyone. So in terms of the different airlines that used to fly here, these are the ones. But as of the 1st of August, we have Etihad, Emirates, and Ethiopian Airline basically flying into Seychelles, and the forecasted airlines to fly through from September, October, November, all the way till December. So that is the reason why Air Seychelles couldn't attend this time around, because, you know, there's been so many changes. So as of the 17th of August, we received the latest list of countries that can travel into the Seychelles. So that coincides with that. In terms of our positioning statement for Hilton Labriz, this is what it's all about. We deepen your spiritual relationship with nature and find true rejuvenation at Hilton Seychelles Labriz Resort and Spa, where experience comes.
We can't see your
Yes,
screen. I think, are we supposed to be able to see your screen?
Indeed.
We're not seeing anything at the moment.
Fantastic. So let's go back ever so slightly.
Because I think the airlines that are flying in that's really valuable information as well.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
Do you see the option, Thabang? When
There we go.
there we go.
It's better, yeah.
Oh, trial and error. Trial and error. It's a beautiful thing. Right. So we'll show you the presentation again. So that's our positioning statement for Hilton Labriz. It's all about a pristine island experience. So these are the unique selling points. They've been covered already by Andre and Ada and Anthony. So Ada, if you can talk us through that.
Sure. So there's a lot of unique selling points about the island, especially when you're the only ones on the island. Everything to you is quite unique.
Correct.
As I said, the most important one is we're the only resort on the island, so you have the private resort experience to yourself. We are quite eco-friendly. Apart from bottling and filtering our own water, we have organic gardens that produce 150 kilograms of produce per week, and they go directly to main kitchen, which means the guests can join us within the resort in our organic gardens to plant these, to harvest these, to see them grow, work with horticulturists, whether or not to pick their rosemary from our organic garden and put it in their gin is completely up to you. But if you want to do so, you can do so in Hilton Labriz. We are quite large in size. We're approximately 2.5 kilometers off the resort itself, and of course the beach in front of it. But we also have access to
what we call the Paradise Beach. It is a 2-minute walk away from the resort, and that's another 500 meters of beach. So in total, it's approximately 3 kilometers of white sandy beaches here. There are 5 different nature trails. This is one of the only 3 islands in Seychelles that has the endemic coco de mer tree. You can see that on a Jardin Marron hike, or if you want to go to Ramastu, you can see that there's a gigantic black volcanic rock standing in front of you. You can do yoga on it. You can do you can get a hike on it. It's very, very beautiful. We are the only volcanic island of Seychelles. Moving forward, just to capture a little bit about the villas, our entry category is garden villas. They are also available as interconnecting villas. They come with, as I said, every single room comes with a beautiful outdoor rain shower and a bathtub. It sleeps up to 3 adults and 2 children, or two adults and 2 children. And they're quite spacious, 88 square meters, a bit smaller than these villas. We are in the beachfront category at the moment, 101 square meters, sleeps again 3 adults or 2 adults, 2 children, available as interconnecting villas at the same time, which really helps us accommodate families. The unique selling point of these villas is they're literally right at the beach, which is quite unique. The villa that we're in at the moment is beachfront with plunge pool. It is this exact same beachfront villa with a beautiful, small but very efficient, very sufficient pool in the back. It's perfect for families. Then our new category, we're really, really excited about this villa because this is a mock-up room for us, and we'll continue building more of these types. So this is called Garden Oasis Villa. It's exactly the same as a garden villa. So we took our entry category and then we gave it a beautiful facelift. We added a sun deck, approximately a 45 square meter sun deck, 15 square meter pool, and the villa remains as 88 square meters. Indoor design is completely different. We've used tropical touches around the room to connect it more to Seychelles. And this villa is available as interconnecting villa as well. The first one of our premium categories is sanctuary pool villas. We know that everyone comes to Seychelles to see those beautiful white beaches and turquoise waters, but people tend to forget the most beautiful side of Seychelles, which is the nature, the jungle, the lush greenery. And this villa directly faces you to those gigantic granitic boulders of Seychelles, and you have a nice outdoor deck, outdoor pavilion area where you can have private dinners. It is quite a large villa. It's 185 square meters that can host up to 2 adults and 3 children, or 3 adults and 2 children.
Spacious. Very romantic setup.
Yes.
And the bathroom.
Here we are in deluxe beachfront villas, very, very high in demand, right at the beach like these villas, but the only difference is that it features a beautiful pool in front of the villa, where you can, if you're in the pool, you directly has a sea view right in front of you. It has direct access to the beach. It comes with its own complimentary bicycles in front of it. It sleeps 3 adults and 2 kids, or 2 adults and 3 kids. 885 square meters. Exactly the same setup as sanctuary pool villas. One bit forward, one of its kind, 2-bedroom silhouette estate. This is the largest villa. It's very difficult to measure this villa because it's actually a cluster of 3 villas that we use as entrance villa, as the living space, as the kids space, and the outdoor space. Right here, you can see it from above.
Nice. Yeah.
So the 2-story villa that you see right there is the bedroom area. It's a 2-story bedroom. There are 2 rooms in there, and then the entrance area, currently we're using it as kids space, a very flexible space. We can organize it, we can design it in accordance with the guest needs. Right outside, the 3rd villa, the one that is on your left, is the living space, and then from the living space you have access to the outdoor area and the pavilion. And right there, right next to those sun lounges, you have the private access down to the Paradise Beach. And this is how it looks from a distance.
Yeah.
Over to you, Thabang, for restaurants and bars.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you got to see a little bit when Anthony walked you through. So Cafe du Bon is where we used to serve our buffet breakfast. But technically speaking, because of the new, the new normal, we've now accommodated and amended this to an a la carte offering. Sakura restaurant is quite popular, where you have your Asian fusion restaurant open for dinner. We highly recommend that you book in advance. So I'll actually just go through the pictures there. So that's Sakura. That's teppanyaki, very popular. So it's a 16-seater, and you need to book this restaurant well in advance because you can experience your live cooking there. Portobello. So what's also great is I discovered the other day that we can actually, you can actually participate in making your own pasta, and you can get to enjoy that afterwards. So this is your fine dining experience. And then the floating platform is very much part of Portobello as well. So you can get to experience a wine pairing menu. So it's very popular for couples, for friends, a group of friends. As you can see, there's sufficient space there. So we'll get to show you that as well when we walk there later. 4 Degrees, my gosh, right there by the beach. Quite a popular one. We've also hosted outdoor cinemas outside here. So you can have your seafood platters here. So quite ideal. And then Labriz, quite a flexible area. Open for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's quite a versatile area. For our campcation, this is where we host our graduation ceremony for the little ones. We can also host karaoke sessions for them. So quite lovely. And then Grand Cas. Tell us more about Grand Cas.
Grand Cas is really, really important. It is not just a restaurant for us. It is the whole history of Silhouette Island. The island was by a family called Thabang family until 1970s. And then they sold it back to government. But when they lived on the island, this was their house. And they had various plantations around the island, such as coconut plantations. And this is how they made a living, through fishing and through plantations. And this house is where they lived. Upstairs, we kept it exactly the same, starting from the dining room to the bedroom. Everything is still there, with some informative boards all around the place. So it's a museum at the moment. Upstairs is called Germain Museum. Downstairs is being used as Grand Cas. Grand Cas means the big house in Creole, so it was their big house in Creole. So this space we're using as a Creole restaurant, and an actual Creole grandma cooks in there. So who cooks better Creole food than a Creole grandma? So you can have some nice octopus curry here, red snapper in lemon butter sauce, and everything. This is the perfect place to be.
So there's a lot of activities here which have been covered in most of the videos, but just to pinpoint one of the popular ones, the Sunset Cruise is quite popular, the hikes, the Creole cooking classes, those are very popular and highly recommended. And what's also great is we have a beautiful, luscious spa where you can enjoy your spa treatments. So that's just a mini picture of it there. Crystal kayaks are some of the extra value adds that you can get to experience here. So quite a nice feature. Grand Bab hike, where you can get to hike and see the big turtles there. The kids club that Anthony covered. And that is Hilton Labriz in a nutshell. So Ada, do you want to stay over?
I kind of am.
So we're just going to wave bye to Ada. So there we go. So do you have any questions so far regarding Hilton Labriz? Any questions?
When can I check in?
Tomorrow, we're waiting.
You can take it right now.
A crystal kayak. Does that mean the crystal? Yes. So you can see the bottom of the ocean.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we're a beautiful coral reef. So within the reef, you have these baby early what do you call it? The rays?
Sea urchins.
Eagle rays.
You have these
beautiful
tropical fish, and when you're on that crystal kayak right underneath, you can see all of that.
It's magical. Absolutely magical.
I also love the whole take on sustainability, because I just think that's so important, especially in this day and age. And the fact that you can adopt a coral, I think is fantastic, because I know all those areas have taken such a pounding with the coral reefs. I really applaud your initiatives there. Very much so.
Fabulous. Thank you. Fabulous. So we'll be doing
Thank you very much.
You've done well.
Thank you very much, and for the rest of the presentation.
So wait, there's more. We're still going to cover our second property, which is Hilton Northolme, which is on the south, in the north of Mahe. So we'll go back to the presentation.
And we also have David back again, which is nice.
All right, so let's go back. I'm still driving, right?
You're still driving.
I'm still driving. So the beautiful Hilton.
Thabang, we can't see
my screen. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's do it again. We're having fun, aren't we, people?
David, you haven't got load shedding in Cape Town at the moment. We had ours. We've got rolling load shedding again. So I had mine between 10 and 12:30. And David, when is your time?
6 to 8 in the evening.
Oh gosh.
We're expecting it in about
anytime now.
In about 40 minutes.
Yeah. Anytime.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, David. Let's hope not to lose you. So going back to Hilton Northolme, which is in the north of Mahe, getting there is quite easy. So from the airport, it's an easy 25-minute drive. Whereas with Hilton Labriz, you would need to get a transfer. We would arrange that for you. It's a 25-minute drive to the Hilton jetty. And then from the jetty, it's a 45-minute drive to get to Silhouette. Or you can take a helicopter as an option. And the helicopter is 15 minutes. So going back to Hilton Northolme, it's lover's paradise. So it's perfect for couples. So no children under the age of 13 are allowed here. As you can see, this beautiful property showcases what Seychelles is all about. All the rooms actually have beautiful views of the ocean. It's a very eco-friendly resort. So perfect for couples, for honeymooners. It's all about authentically tailored experiences. So we want you to leave there feeling like you've experienced what Mahe is all about. There's 56 villas, which you'll get to see. So this is the entry-level room, the Ken Sunset Villa.
We can't see your screen, Thabang.
Can you see it now?
No.
Ah, the joys, the joys. What to do, what to do.
Maybe David, would you like to pop in, because we lost you halfway during your presentation?
Yes. Thank you. If I may, Thabang.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. It was a little internet disconnection that I have. I'm sorry. I was talking about the people of Seychelles, which is very important for Seychelles as a tourism destination, purely because Seychelles, as I said, is a small group of islands. It's 115 islands, and we have 95,000 people. Everybody sort of knows one another. It's like community living. If you stop someone on the main street of Victoria on Mahe Island now and say, I'm looking for David Germain, he will tell you, no, sir, he's not here. He's in Cape Town. He'll probably tell you the province where I'm living. That's how accurate it is. That's how small it is. And
it is quite small, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if something bad happens at 8 o'clock in the morning before the sunset, we will know who's done it. It's just a question of asking around, and the people will help you. So yeah. I do a lot of training in South Africa. This is very important for you. And very often the agents ask me, David, why are you asking us to go to the Seychelles when we have Mozambique, we have Zanzibar, we have Mauritius, we have islands which are closer, sometimes a little bit more cheaper. I told them that Seychelles is completely different. Our archipelago is 53% of our islands are under conservation. We are a leader in sustainable tourism. We have a lot of national parks and marine parks that are protected. I mean, seriously protected. Visitors are not allowed to pick live shells and locals. You can't pick live shells. You cannot kill turtle. You cannot kill dolphin. You're not allowed to do spear fishing in Seychelles. Fly fishing is on a catch and release basis. There's a lot of policies and laws guided by that. When this is very important, years back when I was a young boy in Seychelles, we used to eat turtle. I ate turtles. It was part of our culture. Before tourism, when the government decided to adopt tourism as our main industry, they look around and try to identify all our assets, and they decided that we need to protect our natural environment, our natural habitat, protect and conserve it. Then they implement all those policies and all those laws. It was not easy. The people sort of rebelled because it was just normal eating a turtle. When the fisherman came in, blow his horn, the villagers come down and we sit around, have some beers and eat a turtle. It was a delicacy. But then there was an education process. They went to school with it and educate the kids for the next generation on the radio, educate the population, the mother, the father, so that when the kids come from school, go home, mother and father talk the same thing. It's been a success story in brief. And I think the turtles have also heard about it. They come on busy beaches now and lay their eggs in Seychelles practically every day. So it's success story around. And Seychelles is often used by the UNWTO as a small island state conservation success story. This in brief is the Seychelles, and we continue to protect and preserve it. It will always remain that niche destination. We will never, people has agreed, and government of Seychelles has agreed that Seychelles will never be a mass destination. We need to protect what we have for the next generation and for tourism as well. Wait until one of you has a chance to go and see Silhouette. It's a wonderful island. Really, you lost in nature and you immediately become a modern day Robinson Crusoe. For any information about the Seychelles, I have access to updates about anything in the Seychelles, all the COVID-19 pandemic guidelines. I have a lot of materials about Seychelles. Anything that you need to know, be it even if it's not tourism related, want to know anything about Seychelles, I can facilitate things for you, connect you with whatever sectors or industry. I'm going to post my email address here, so please feel free to write to me at any time. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Thabang.
Thank you.
David. Thabang, are you there?
Thank you, David. Yes, I am here. So I'm just, mindful of time as well. So what I would like to do instead now is play you a video of Hilton Northolme. There we go.
We can't see your screen.
Okay.
If we struggle with that, we can also add that onto a link, I am sure, for future viewing when we do a post.
Absolutely.
For that. I'm sure we can do that.
Okay, lovely. So I'm going to try it one more time, and then if it fails, we shall revert back to sharing it with everyone.
Yes. Oh, there we go. It's
All
working.
right.
It's working.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic.
There you go. It's coming.
So we did this lovely video to showcase Hilton Northolme.
We cannot hear the video, can you?
No.
No, we can't hear the sound.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's have a video, and then I'll talk you through it.
It looks so magical. I mean, it's absolute paradise. And I like the fact that it's so unspoiled.
Yeah, still very, very pure. This is our chef, Chef Cedric.
Did you put your chef out to sea?
Tell us the thing for Hilton Northolme.
Thabang, with the resort that's on the that has its own island, how many people would you have then on your own island?
Pardon, say that again.
How many people would the island take? Like, could you take it over as a group of friends, for example?
Yes, sure. So basically, with Hilton Northolme, what's great is, you know, there's 56 villas in total, and you have 5 different villa categories to choose from. Okay. And as I mentioned, it's quite a romantic, you know, setup. And what's great is, you know, there are no children allowed on that property. So you can easily accommodate 56 times 2, which is 140. My math is not so great, more or less. We do have a 2-bedroom villa, which is considered to be our presidential suite, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So we'll be sharing the presentation as well so that you can basically follow through with it. And then what's also nice is we wanted to showcase our other property, DoubleTree by Allamanda, in the south of Mahe. So getting there is quite easy as well. So when you land from the airport, you would drive easy 30-45 minutes, depending on who's driving, of course, to the beautiful, beautiful DoubleTree by Allamanda. So Gisele, can you do me a favor? Are you able to get the rest of the presentation for me, as seeing that we're having some difficulties there?
Yes, but the presentation I do not have here open, Thabang.
Not a problem. It's all good. It's all good.
I have only the video.
All right, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. So, I mean, DoubleTree by Allamanda is quite gorgeous because, you know, you basically can cater for families and couples. And what's also nice is, for instance, right now we have a book out. So we have the UAE family staying at the Four Seasons, and they usually travel with an entourage. And we have DoubleTree by Allamanda booked out by the main entourage. So this is DoubleTree by Allamanda. So you can easily have exclusive usage of this lovely property. There's 30 rooms in total, and all the rooms have beautiful views of the ocean. This is like the baby of the family. It's very quaint. It feels like a home away from home, and snorkeling and all those experiences that you got to see, basically very, very accessible. With the 30 rooms, there's 2 different room categories. You have the King Deluxe room ocean view, and that's how they look like. These rooms are quite spacious, 58 square meters of sheer spaciousness. And the other room category is called the King Deluxe room, ocean view. These rooms have a beautiful jacuzzi outside, which is quite lovely. So DoubleTree by Allamanda is our 4-star property, so very well priced, especially for the local. It's 4-star, I promise you. So it's quite lovely. The ocean view bar over here is quite popular, as you can imagine, especially with the locals in the south. So we usually have our Creole dance evenings there. So that's incorporated at La Palme restaurant, where we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So as mentioned, you know, breakfast is no longer a buffet setup across the board. So it's all a la carte. Beautiful, beautiful spa offering as well, with beautiful views outside. And of course, the coral tanks as well, where you can adapt a coral and we actually give you a progress report on how the coral is doing. So we do the same at Hilton Northolme. And then there's one function room called L'Ocean multifunctional room. So we can host, private functions, afternoon teas, whatever you would like. But what I'll do as well is I just want to showcase a bit of Hilton Northolme whilst we're at it.
Yeah.
So what
they just rented
with Hilton Northolme is that we recently did a refurb. So we will also share the launch once it happens in September, where we basically took where we used to serve breakfast. I used to be known as the Hilltop Restaurant with the most beautiful views. So you can watch the sunset from there. So Mahi Restaurant specializes in, Creole cuisine, just with a bit of a cosmopolitan touch. So we're very excited about how it's going to look like. It will be launched in September. Wave Restaurant recently opened on the 1st of August. So that's been a very exciting, exercise for the team. And then this is something that is also quite exciting, the Shack. So it'll be more of your gin and tonic bar setup. So you can do your gin tasting there. You can have lovely canapes with your gin and tonic. So that will also be launched in September. And then the new lobby is something that we're proud of as well. It also got launched on the 1st of August. So we spoke about this.
Magnificent. Oh, that's beautiful.
So with the different room categories, our pool villas are very popular for what we call floating aperitivo. So imagine having breakfast on a floating tray. Imagine that, huh? Absolutely gorgeous.
If you need mystery grits, I'm putting my hand up right now. Just saying.
And the coral reef restoration program there, as mentioned. All right, so I'll leave the presentation. The joys. Not everything always goes according to plan, but we live and we learn. So what I'll do is I'll also hand over the last bit to Gisele, where she'll play a video of what Seychelles is all about and incorporating it with the IGLTA TQ community. And then we can have a nice Q&A session as well. So Gisele, over to you with the video, please.
Yes, actually, before the video, I would love to invite he's my favorite IGLTA member, Rangel Villas-Boas. Are you there, Rangel? Because Rangel...
Hey guys, I'm here.
See why?
Hello, Rangel.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Miss you all.
Hello.
Hello, Thabang.
Now I know why everybody raves about you, because you're so gorgeous.
In the office with him, everybody stops. He's and he's our ambassador. I think Rangel, it's the guy that taught us everything we know about this segment, and always has been extremely caring with Seychelles. We had the honor to have our first LGBT guide in partnership with Sonder, so it made us as a destination so proud and so excited about doing what we should be doing, And Rangel, please, you had the chance to travel to Paradise and tell us a little bit about that.
It's nice to have this opportunity to talk about Seychelles, because Seychelles was one of our first LGBT guides that we made when we just launched Sounder as an application for the community. So Seychelles was one of the first ones that believed on us. So just like we really appreciate that, and I want to thank a lot Gisele about this opportunity. And I want to show you some material very shortly, because we have a very nice material about Seychelles. So let's do it. Okay, are you seeing my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Oh, so let's do it. So it's just like it's a paradise. It's a completely new word for everybody. It's just like a new moment. And when you are in Seychelles, you're just like enjoying one of the best moments of your life. I want to show you very shortly some photos and videos that we made there, talking about the opportunity to be on the islands or walking around the beautiful forests that they have, beautiful beaches that they have. So it's just like an amazing opportunity. And the way that everything happened there is just like, it's really fantastic and amazing. They are very amicable. The people is very, very friendly, and you feel welcomed in every space, in every island that you go. And of course, you enjoy it a lot, the experience that you have, considering all the hotels, all the beaches, all the diving activities that you can do, the nature around you. So it's just like, it's a perfect moment to be in a romantic trip. Or even, for example, here we are seeing some very nice palms. My husband, he collects palms from all over the world. So to see this beauty for him was just like one of the biggest moments of the trip for him. He was just like mesmerized with the experience that we have there, considering this scenario. And then we have culture, and then we have cuisine, we have gastronomy. So it's a lot of possibilities and new experience, considering traveling in a romantic trip or with friends, or if you are considering to be very focused on to make activities on the nature, the beaches, just like to enjoy, to relax, just like you can see the fishes all over the sea, just like when you're swimming. And of course the hotels, just like we see a lot of Hilton here. We enjoy the hotels. They have a lot of opportunities and experience, and different kind of hotels, different budgets hotels. So just like some of them very focused on luxury, and the others just like delivering the local experience at all. So it's just like different experiences in any sense. It's just like Seychelles can offer in one trip, just like different kind of activities, and you can enjoy in different ways, and they are very open to our community. So it's just like I'm extremely recommend you, if you're not there until now, you definitely should go. You definitely should invite your clients to go, because it's another world. It's something really unique. And all the time that I saw these pictures, my mood is just like, take me back, because it's something that you should do not only once, but maybe twice and more than that. So this is a little bit about Seychelles that I can share with you. I just want to show also very briefly some another photos. This beach is just like unique, Ansos d'Argent. I don't know if the pronunciation is correct, so please guys, help me here. It's really.
If it doesn't sound French enough, you can say like it's your Creole accent.
Yeah, okay, because I don't speak French very well, so just like I don't know, but this is for me one of the most beautiful beaches that I've been in my entire life.
Look at the color of the water. I mean, it's
it's just like, and you can see here the fishes just like swimming with you, around you, yellow ones, blue ones. It's amazing.
The IGLTA team are big divers, so I think they're all going to want to go. Tony, Loanne, Josh.
We need to plan something all together to realize all the scenarios that we can build and that we can promote to our community, considering the different clients that we can achieve to invite to go to Seychelles. And here I can, just to finish, I want to show you the material and the guide that we made to Seychelles in our app, Sonder. We have the material in English, in Portuguese, because my main base is based in Brazil, but we have content also in English. So you guys can, including collect some very nice information, drive to our community here. So we have already a curated content about Seychelles in that sense. So please feel free to use. And if you need any kind of another information that we can distribute for you guys, just let me know, because we have some very nice content here about the islands, about activities, experience, and everything that we can do in Seychelles.
Wonderful. And 2020 is all about collaboration. And I think that's what's made the IGLTA calls, Connect calls, so special, is the fact that we're not just members of an organization, we're collaborating with an organization. Yeah. So how exciting. Wow. God, your pictures look amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Really. I know. And I think before we go to Q&A, thank you so much, Angel. We love your pictures.
Thank you, Angel.
And I think we should show this institutional video that we have as well. And it'll be a pleasure to share the link with you guys, because it can be shown to clients and everyone. So let me just share my screen for this video, and then we go for the Q&A.
And then cocktails by the pool. Yes, Gisele, was that the next step?
That is the next step.
Seychelles is another world, and there are plenty of reasons to visit it. The archipelago is an incredible and almost unreal mix of idyllic beaches, preserved nature, and biodiversity. Islands, green and crystal blue, blend with the colors of the vibrant Creole culture of its people, its dances, its cuisine, and its lively way of living. Seychelles is even more. The country welcomes its visitors with open arms and hearts, because they are also part of their daily lives and compose this mixture of colors, flavors, and landscapes of the destination. Seychellois are friendly people who have mastered the art of welcoming everyone who arrives there. Seychelles is also preservation. Its hundreds of untouched islands are made of breathtaking natural beauty. Everything is protected. Take only pictures, leave only footprints. What belongs to nature should remain there, cared and intact. For the romantic ones, there are countless experiences. Imagine a boat ride during sunset, a deserted white sand beach, and crystal clear waters, or a candlelight dinner on the sea. For more adventurous, a trail with incredible viewpoints, a dive with whale sharks, or an unusual encounter with giant turtles. Seychelles has everything for everyone. Massages and spa treatments, bike rides to explore the islands, helicopter tours. Every corner of the destination deserves to be explored, from the main islands to the exclusive ones. Seychelles is for everyone. For those who like adventure, for those who want to spend their days on quiet beaches, for those who do not give up their privacy. Seychelles is respect and diversity. For you and for the entire LGBTQ+ community, our private paradise awaits with open doors to welcome you.
Stunning. Thank you, Gisele. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous.